first word.
Hey, Joe! And Phil. Get Joe. Joe needs a box to stand on there.
Simon, leave the jokes to me, mate.
I don't like your altitude. I don't like his altitude.
You're just basically nicking lines now. No, seriously, you're just nicking lines.
As if I wrote it.
Mouth closed.
Right.
Right.
Speech over there.
Thank you all for coming today. It is custom for the best man or best men to actually congratulate and give a special thanks to those who've travelled the extra mile. So I'm just going to go through the guest list. Yeah, that's absolutely every single one. So well played. Big round of applause for all of you.
There you go.
Can I just introduce, obviously, Joe and I. We are the chosen best men for this fantastic event. It's our first performance as a duo, so please bear with us. Can I just ask a small favour, though? When Joe starts speaking in the second half, if you can't see him at the back, we do have a little box.
Sorry.
Please just put your hand up. We'll get him set, but he wants to be a normal-sized human being, so let's just, put your hand up, let us know. I took that out when I sent it to you, you see. Before we get started, I'd like to recognise two people who look absolutely amazing, as they should on a day like today. Firstly, Amy, can you please stand up? She looks absolutely stunning today in an absolutely stunning location. Secondly, Ben, please can you stand up? No, not you. Ben, stand up. You look incredible. Put that in at 3 AM last night. Can I just take this opportunity to thank the bridesmaids for all the work and support they've given to Amy and to Ben, not just today but over the years, and to the page boys who look so dapper today. I always think the little people getting dressed up makes the wedding even better. Isn't that right, Joe? Right.
Sorry for the language, sorry.
On to the main part of the speech now. I'm actually quite shocked that we're here today. Not that so many of his family and friends have travelled to watch him get married. Not that he actually found love. But I am shocked that it is with Amy. When I look back at his previous relationship, it seems so perfect. Ben described his ex as kind, caring and a strong but sensual lover. Now, if any of you had the opportunity to meet Rodrigo, I'm sure you'd all agree. They were perfect for each other. So, as with any best man speech, hours and hours, or minutes and minutes, of prep work went into creating this beautiful, these perfect words for this beautiful day. I'd like to start with just one word: beautiful. As you'll all agree, you could not get a more beautiful location, a more beautiful day, and more importantly, a more beautiful bride. Amy, you do look truly beautiful today, and it's clear to see that Ben is definitely punching. Another word that I'd like to use is resilience. Regardless of what you think about Ben, he is definitely resilient. A man born with a P-shaped head, like his, has had to contend with a lot of stick, but he ignores it all and keeps his head up high. On his stag do, first time I'd had the opportunity to meet a lot of his mates, most of them good looking, most of them gym ready. As you can see with Ben, he sadly is neither of those things. Finally, the word resilience really stands true with this next fact. And I would like to be serious for a moment. As some of you may know, Ben has suffered with a medical condition that his parents were very worried at when he was growing up. Something he's had to live with all his life. It's something that we pray does not get passed on to Hugo. It's a condition that affects 0.6% of the population, accounting for around 100,000 patients in the UK. Now, having a micro penis can be a psychologically disturbing condition. And Ben's resilience in dealing with this has allowed him to at least fill one pram. Before you do this, I'd like you to applaud Ben, but also applaud Amy, who now has signed up to live with this affliction for the rest of her life. Silence was counted for you as well. That, despite his condition, Ben has always been a trier when it comes to the opposite sex. He has asked me very politely. He has asked me very politely not to mention the prostitutes, and his first lady of Far Eastern persuasion, who, just for the record, was not a lawyer. So out of respect, my lips are sealed on both those occasions. However, I do feel duty obliged to let into a little story that occurred on my wedding day. As usual, Ben had drank a little too much, I think it's about 2.5 pints, and thought he resembled one of the blokes off Love Island. So was trying his hardest with every female guest with a pulse. Sadly, as most of his mates would tell you, he ended up the night empty-handed. However, I mentioned earlier that Ben is a very resilient man, and he showed this again that evening. On arriving back to his room, he decided to indulge himself in ordering a lifestyle choice film. Not only did he charge the particular film to his dad's hotel bill, but he rang down to the reception, and whilst complaining about the poor quality of said film, and demanding a better film in its place, he took the opportunity to flirt with a female receptionist. Let's just say he received room service 10 minutes later. Sadly, it was just a cheese toastie, and not the receptionist. Now I just want you to get an image in your head. Ben naked watching porn with a cheese toastie.
Hey, it's the future, Ben, it's the future.
Had his left hand on a micro penis. Despite all this, and despite everything that Joe is about to tell you, he is a great lad and a testament to how well thought of is by all the people who travelled here today. He's a fantastic brother, an amazing dad, and when Amy lets him have his balls back, he'll be a great husband as well. Congratulations to you both. You are absolutely perfect for one another, and I am so honoured and happy to be part of your special day. I would now like